I know, it's amazing. I mean, you still sound better with the mic. You do sound better with the mic, though. But it does sound pretty good. Oh, yeah. Wait. What? Who's that? Who's that band? I don't know who. Tell me about them, Ryan. Okay. Good. Because I'd love to hear them for the... Welcome, guys. Welcome. Nope. Wave is like discovering technology for the first time. And they're not even the wireless ones. They're the fucking wired ones that go straight to the phone. No. Welcome to the Guys You Guys podcast. We're talking about Japanese music news and other music related things. And we're back as a full gang. It's been like, what, a whole month, I think? It's been a month. Literally, legit a month. One of us has been gone. They only hear me, so let me fix the audio. I had a feeling that was going to happen. There was an update, so we need to get... I have no clue what to do, guys. All right, go ahead and talk now. No, they can't hear you guys. So the bad news about this, guys, is normally I have to restart my computer for it to start working.
Good Lord.
What exactly is this? Oh,
that
thing,
sucks.
right.
The one day we have everyone back and this is happening. Here, let me... Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I know it's not fine because it's just, you gotta remember it's delayed. Now it should be fine.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
gonna sing a little song. Hello, is it fine? Can you
All
tell
right.
us in the comments?
I mean, they've been saying it's fine.
You guys gotta remember the chat's delayed. So when they were saying it's fine, it wasn't really fine because I wasn't able to hear you guys at all. So we hear you. You guys hear everyone now? I figured out what it was. So
I was told to
okay, there
stop
we go.
singing, so I have to assume that
Cool.
they can hear
All right,
us.
there's a minor audio adjustment. No worries. Dude, we've had so many fuck-ups with the audio that I just know exactly where to go to now. So, luckily.
Now, if you could apply that to pre-stream, that'd be great.
We were trying
I
to
say
do,
that as a person who doesn't have anything to do with setup at all.
You know what I just realized, guys? All those
What's
reactions, the reactions we did this morning are all
It
muted.
was just you.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Hey guys, there's like no.
Yeah, both those reactions definitely don't have you guys in there if that wasn't working.
Oh my God. I gotta start recording these motherfuckers on OBS.
Why do we even do this?
Guys, we did 2 reactions for you all, for the Patreon supporters and for the members, and you literally only can hear me in the song. Oh my God. Those listening, we're witnessing Champ crying. We got Ryan looking
Well, if
at
you guys
me.
really want Alan's reactions to Yao Sobi and Teresa Swelin, then go to our Patreon.
Yeah.
Quick recap. Ryan still dislikes key changes and he likes the vocals and raises. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Accurate.
Oh man, I'm so sorry,
Everyone's
guys.
telling me to stop singing, and this is making me feel like maybe you guys should just be quiet for a little while so I could sing an entire song.
Okay, go
No.
ahead. I want to hear a whole song. Go.
Go.
Okay. Ready?
All right.
You gotta get down, good lord. Baby's got 'em open all over town. What's next? Next line.
You should lead with a song you know if you're gonna do that.
Does anybody know what song that
It's a
was?
suggestion. No.
I had no clue what you were singing. No clue at all.
No diggity, no doubt. Play on, play out.
I feel like he's singing in
play
the wrong
on,
syncopation.
play out.
Are we get-
We're just losing you.
All right, people. Something by Whitney.
Something by Whitney?
Because you got to have
I know.
friends.
I sound just like her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very close to being Whitney Houston's replacement.
Hey, Danez, well done, my friend. He called it. So I
What do you
wasn't
think?
so bad that not one person could figure it out.
Blackstreet.
You're trying
Is
to
that the-
do no diggity.
No diggity, no doubt.
Ooh, don't.
I think I know the lyrics to the rap verse better. Honestly.
You can do that one part. Like the way you work it. No diggity.
I was like, that's the only song I
Back
can
it
think of
up.
right now.
Back it up.
Guys, looks like our stream is going to be completely horrible today, so just know that I'm recording it and I will re-upload later because I have shitty internet. Wave wasn't able to run it today, so next week I think he can. But well, it won't matter next week because oh wait, yeah, it will. Yeah, I don't know. I was on a long run of working internet, and I guess I don't get it today, the day that I need
It's
it.
When you need
that
it.
Sunday curse, man.
Yeah. That's because when it's in the middle of the day, like when we're doing 10 a.m., it does work a little better for some odd reason.
So those dang people getting out of church and all getting online.
Yeah.
It's that
I don't
time.
know. Fucking, it's horrible here.
Those churchgoers, infamous for their online presentation all the time.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? This is horrible. All right, guys. Well, let's start off with our weeks. We're just going to ignore that. Chat, if you could help us out, you can hear the audio. I know that. The visuals are going to be all shitty, but if you could let people know that are coming in and they're asking what's going on, just say, hey, this is going to be re-uploaded later with the visuals not going all out of whack. So let's get started. Wave, how's your week going on a boat?
It's good now. It's been a kind of a tough week.
Okay, now your audio's crap. Now your
was
audio's
great.
crap. It was working perfectly, and now it's crap.
Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yeah.
Much better.
If I talk
Much-
right into the thing,
You're gonna
Just put it in your mouth, bro.
put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. There you go.
is that better?
No, it's not. Wave is on location
Put it
and
right into
he's
your
on
mouth.
a boat in the river.
I'm
And
on
I
a
think
boat.
maybe
I'm out here to
the,
report on.
Every time somebody says they're on a boat, I think of Lonely Island. I'm on a boat, bitch. I'm on a boat. You guys ever hear that song? No.
I only know the one Lonely Island song.
Ah, man. Well,
The one that
Lonely
everybody knows. The one that I feel like I shouldn't say right now.
Island. The one about having sex. That one.
No, the one about being so horny you don't need to have sex in order to change.
Oh, I don't.
You don't know what I'm talking about? It's literally called. All right, I'm just gonna say it's called "Jizz in My Pants." You guys have never heard that song before?
Yes, that's a great one. That's a great one. Throw it on
No,
the
I've
ground
never heard
as a
that song.
classic too. Throw it on the ground as a classic. I'm gonna go on Ryan's Patreon and just request those. I want to see his face on that one. He'd absolutely lose
that's
it.
just weird. It's just weird. I want to
We're
see
like-
his face. I
I'm
want
like-
to see his face when he hears this freaking creep.
I want to see your face when you're listening to
Is
"Jizz
that
in
what
My
everyone
Pants."
wants?
So, Wave, how's your week going, buddy?
Well, if we're starting today, then it's going pretty good.
Okay, good.
We're out on the boat, Rosie's parents, and on the Mississippi River,
Oh,
as
nice.
you can see right there. Otherwise, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you,
Yeah.
man.
So your week
That's
was
pretty
good.
cool.
How was the week though?
Yeah. So, I've been pretty sick all week again, like allergies, other stuff. So, wasn't a very productive week, but yeah,
Doing better?
good. Yeah,
Good.
Hope you're
Sometimes you
feeling
just
better
need to,
now, so-
yeah. Sometimes you just need to go out on the waves, you know.
Yeah. How about you, champ?
Terrible week. I've done nothing except for have diverticulitis, and it's a lot of fun, but
What is that, champ?
it's when your intestines decide to betray you, and your stomach kind of gets like super sensitive and sore, and like it's just not fun to exist while you have it. So luckily I'm starting on antibiotics today, so hopefully in a couple days it'll go away. But damn, dude, like I can tell you, it is not fun. It's actually the thing that got Brock Lesnar to retire from the UFC MMA.
Damn.
You have everything betraying you this past week.
I know.
Well, luckily, you're not a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
no,
that's just
I don't
part
have
of
to
being
worry
part of
about
Guys and
that.
Girls.
You need to stop drinking them Dunkin' Donuts coffees. Probably was
Dude,
really
this is the
messing it
only
up.
thing that's going to make my. We don't have to go into the details.
Coffee may not be the best thing for you, dude.
I don't think sugar is going to help your intestines,
I
man.
don't think caffeine's such a good deal.
The sugar, maybe not, but I got to tell you guys, I'll put anything in my body that's going to make whatever is going to come out of my body easier.
Fair.
That's yeah. I'm gonna
That's
call
what you love,
phrasing on
champ.
that. I'm gonna
When
call
you
phrasing.
when you share and you get unsolicited health advice.
Ooh, that's what everyone comes here for is unsolicited health advice.
Yeah, I feel
Just
like
read
we've
the
been giving
chat.
that
They're,
for
they're all
months
trying to
now.
help you out, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mustang. Yeah, a lot of people get hospitalized from it. I'm not to that point yet, but let's just hope. Let's hope it's gone from the antibiotics, so I don't have to get
Oh,
any
God.
stupid surgeries or whatever.
Oh, what about you, Ryan? How was your week?
My week was great. I'm just gonna go the other direction. Just have a good week. Sorry, guys.
I don't know. I like it. You can bring us up, man.
Well, I Friday. I mean, work's been actually going pretty good, which is an oddity. But then Friday, I flew out to Atlanta and saw Band-Maid, and
yeah.
Oh yeah.
stayed there Friday night and Saturday night. And Saturday, I got to hang out with some people from the Discord and just people I talked to, and finally got to hang out with. And then went to a cool music store, went to a record store, and then Sunday flew back to Chicago and went and saw Man with a Mission with Alan.
Hell yeah. That was really
So,
fun.
I did put out a video. I actually managed to watch a concert and put together and edit a video and put it out Saturday. That was pretty impressive for my own standards.
Hell yeah, man.
That is impressive.
But so I actually did a thing I wanted to do last year and actually interview people before the show in line. And thanks to Aaron for motivating me to do that. And that's something I want to do more, as I attend more shows and as I go to Japan.
Hell yeah.
So anyway, the show ended up being, he expected it to be good anyway, and it ended up being like the best show I've ever seen in my life. It was
Yeah, he
amazing.
literally put a thing in the chat saying this was the best show ever.
Yeah,
I think
it
is what
was.
you wrote.
Even seeing them 6 times last year, it was just incredible. Their energy and their comfort on stage, and their what do I want to say, just all around musicianship and personalities were just top, just dialed up to 11, and it was amazing. I had a good spot between Psyche and Konami, about second row, which was
Oh yeah.
close
You like
enough.
pointed to your head in that picture.
Yeah,
That was a good spot.
it's the sound for me was great. I think most people said it was good. Some people there was bad spots in the venue. There always is, but it sounded incredible. I could hear everybody, and yeah, it was just a great show.
What would you say is the main difference between when you saw them last year and when you saw them this year?
I think Psyche was probably even more comfortable and more capable. But don't take that as she's not capable. But last time there were some of the high notes from the new music, she was still not hitting all the time. And this time it was just she just nailed everything. You know what I mean? It was just awesome. So I think maybe she's more, more exercises and vocally or whatever it was. She was just super chill and super just happy to be up there, and it seemed like Konami was a little more energetic too. She was like, we occasionally see me Jimbo, but it was like from the start and just didn't fucking stop, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And mainly, they were right in front of me, so I was watching them the whole time. Misa, they switched her and Konami switched places once, and I got to see her pretty close. And for those of you that have been to see him, if you've had a chance to see her face as she's playing, like, because usually her face is kind of obscured by her hair or shadows or whatever. If you can see her play and what she puts into it, like you've seen blues players and how their face makes all these goofy faces when they're playing guitar. It's how she is, and I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting just kind of, regular, just kind of Misa face as she's playing, but she's just into it. So it's just cool to see that. It's something I didn't really get to see last year.
I got a feeling they improved her monitors too, is what Norman's saying. That could be a possibility.
Yeah. They were wireless too. That's a good point.
Oh.
They were all wireless, so they didn't have to worry about where the cables were. Psyche didn't have to worry about it. She could go wherever she wanted, turn around or travel anywhere. So they weren't, because if you went to shows, you realize that they had, they'll go from one side of the stage to the other, and Muchan and I can't remember the other person's name, but they would have to go out and like wrangle the cords the whole time, which, they tripped on them sometimes, and it was just, that wasn't an issue this time. So that might have really helped the situation.
Oh yeah,
but it was amazing.
Did they play Puzzle again?
Yes.
Because like the one thing that I noticed in the last concert was when they played Puzzle for the first time, it did seem like Psyche was, probably because they'd never play it live, was struggling to hit those high notes in that song, and I'm guessing you noticed a drastic difference in this version of Puzzle then.
And it seemed to me like her desire to hit those notes was just 110%. Like she was just going for it, as opposed to maybe being what do I want to call it,
trepidatious.
About hitting the note. And this time she's like, I'm gonna fucking hit this note, and it was just awesome. It was really just amazing. Because I saw Polyphia after like a few months ago, and I said that was the best concert I've been to, just by the showmanship and everything. And that show is still awesome, but this is just better.
I almost wonder, do you know that first live recording of Memorable when her voice cracked during the big high note? Just from the perspective of a singer, I would imagine she got really self-conscious about that, because it was like the only recording available of the song.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So she probably didn't want that to happen again.
I think it's thousands of views. And what we hear isn't half of what they hear from any of the musicians. What we hear, whoever played that or sang it will hear more, and it will drive them nuts.
Yeah.
So I think with the recordings being shown, there's a lot of fan cams. A lot technology is getting easier to record better audio, and I've seen, or maybe like one wrong note from Konami that night, and maybe one from Psyche. But I mean, it was on all these fan cams. They're just all so good. Something happened with them. Something boosted their confidence, or that just, I don't know what happened, but they're just everybody. It's like everybody. It's their best show.
Nice. Then the aftershock. Don't you think that kind of wiped them out at the beginning of the last tour, too, because it was so hot and crazy?
I don't know. I don't know, but they're freaking. They love the festivals, dude. From apparently, like, they really like doing festivals. They like seeing all the it's a bigger crowd of people, 10, 20,000 people. And from reports there's a few people that were at Atlanta that were at Rockville, and they're like, the amount of people that came over while they were playing was just, it almost doubled from who was there. By the time they were done, it was just everybody, it was doubled, and everybody was into it. I mean, they're just gaining fans like it's going out of style, man.
Nice. That's so cool to hear.
Yeah, there was a huge crowd from those pictures I saw. It was insanely huge, and it was really good. That's really good for them. I wonder if has their channel like went up in subs and stuff now. Probably had to have, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's somebody.
Somebody's tracking it out there, probably.
But and during that there was I think it was that one. There was other bands on the side of the stage that were like hanging around to watch them and just rocking out on the side of the stage, which is really cool. I mean, bands are there; they got other shit to do, So if you're hanging around watching another band, you want to see that band. And they're getting pictures with Sean Crahan, a clown from Slipknot again. They got a picture with Mike Einziger from Incubus from their last festival they did. So it's just cool.
That's awesome, man. Is there any other band that the one that you went to in Atlanta that wasn't a festival, right? That was just Band-Maid only?
Yep, just Band-Maid.
Nice. And then the last thing we got to talk about with you is not the last thing. We got a lot to talk about with you. But Man with a Mission.
Then we're done.
Man with a Mission, though. How was Man with a Mission? I didn't speak for you. I was like, I'll let Ryan talk about it when come on this podcast. So what did you think?
Yeah, man. I'll just being straight honest here. After leaving, going to Band-Maid again and having an amazing show, and then knowing they were going to be playing while I was in Chicago watching a different band, I was like, oh man, what am I doing here? I could have been there watching them again. And honestly, I didn't know much of Man with a Mission. I've only heard a few songs, and we decided to go because it's just not a common thing to have them here. And it was, for me, it was close. I was going to be flying. I could fly back in Chicago and just be there. So by the time we met up, I was kind of like, I guess we'll go.
It's because we
can leave.
It's because we were also having a great conversation. We were just talking about music and stuff, and we're like, man, I don't want to stop talking about music. We were just like having a good time, right? We're just like bullshitting. And then we're like, when it was time to go, and then I kept remembering about Nashville. Somebody offered us tickets to Nashville. I'm like, damn, I really want to see Band-Maid live. But I'm like, we're here for Man with a Mission. We're already here. Let's go,
Yeah. So expectations were low. So
really low.
Maybe that helped. But we went in and last time I was at House of Blues, the whole place was open, and there was like these other bars you could go into, and all that stuff was closed off. I'm like, oh man, that's kind of what made this place super cool. So we got ourselves a couple seats. There's like a bar on the side of the main floor where we sat there, and they came out, and I don't know, dude, like within the first 20 seconds, we're both like, I'm in.
Yeah.
This is incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Like it was so fast. I'm like, holy shit, this is awesome.
And we even made the comment, like, it's kind of funny. We're like, would it be the same if it was just like a bunch of dudes up there singing those songs? Or like, did it really help with this wolf mask? And I almost think it does.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it really added to it. I don't know, just something about it was just like really, really amazing. And it was
never underestimate a good gimmick, man.
Yeah.
People talk about gimmicks like they're bad things, but they are awesome.
Yeah.
But the music was great. They did a couple covers. They did AC/DC, Thunderstruck, and then they did Smells Like Teen Spirit from Nirvana, which is cool because I've never been able to sing along with that live. You know what I mean? I never had seen anybody do it. Nobody. You don't see too many people covering Nirvana. Yeah, well, you just can't. But you don't see many people covering it. But it was great.
Because nobody wants to play just two notes in a song.
I thought the way that they covered the Nirvana song was really fucking cool. Like Ryan said, you could sing to this one, right? You're not yelling at. They did it a very singing way, and there was like a 3-part harmony at one point, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fucking good. Like,
that was really good, man.
Yeah.
They changed the key?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't know. I was telling them they had like 5 different guitars each, or probably 3 realistically. But yeah, they.
Yeah.
And then they did a Man with a Mission. Let's see here. If you don't know, they're out of Tokyo, formed in Shibuya, Tokyo, and 5 members: stage names of Tokyo Tanaka, Gene Ken, Kamikaze Boy, DJ Santa Monica, and Spear Rib. All right. And for a cool thing they did was during the, Band-Maid takes a break and they just take a break on stage and we just watch them goof around. These guys made like a 20-minute film.
Yeah, it was about a 20-minute film or so.
And they had an idea for the film, and it was Tokyo Tanaka and Spear Rib, I believe. And
Spear Rib.
I'm not going to explain it all, but there is drifting involved, and it was fun. It was super fun and kept us interested the whole time. People were cracking up laughing. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the cool thing was at the show, they're like, wow, like people in Japan didn't respond like you guys did. So that was interesting. They made that comment because they were very like gracious of everyone being there. They said like it had doubled in size from the last time that they played here, which was cool to hear. So they were very thankful the entire time. He kept mentioning throughout the show.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
was cool to hear. Dude, they had a fucking DJ, which I dig.
Yeah.
Mikoto pointed that out. I have a ton of respect for people who actually do live DJing. If you don't understand why, it's an instrument that, I mean, to me, it's way more complicated to try and play guitar. It's a crazy skill to have. But I know Alan really dug it too.
Yeah, because they added drums with it. Like the DJ was following the drummer. That was the most impressive thing I had seen. Maybe it's been done before, but I've never seen that before, where the DJ's actually following the drummer, which was fucking wild. I was like,
But usually,
what is
usually
going on?
DJ has the beat and everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
But
No, he was scratching to the drum beat. He was like literally following the drum beat, and then the drum beat would get faster and faster and faster, and then the DJ would go crazier and crazier on the turntables, and then he was starting to add all these sounds. So he took his arm and he's sitting there messing with the levers, introducing these other sounds. He's going back and forth with his hand, and he has his right hand. He's like doing it simultaneously, 2 different rhythms with both his hands, pretty much doing like a polyrhythm, right?
That's amazing.
And then while the drummer is just fucking going off like the entire time, it was really cool. And then they all, when they were done, they both bowed. They kind of like made it seem like the show was over with those two.
Was it that and then the movie? I can't remember what order it was.
I think it was, I don't know. Was
I
it
don't
that?
know.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was-
you're
it was
right.
just
You're
a cool
right.
show,
They
man.
did that. And we were like, is it over? Is it over? And then they brought down the screen and it was a whole movie.
Yeah. It's just a cool show. They had one song where the Tokyo Tanaka came out with who was his guitar, and was it just him?
Yeah, it was a guitar, but they had a backup guitarist in the back. So I don't know
That's
if he
right,
gets
that's
named
right,
or not.
yeah.
But it's just a guitarist, DJ. It's 5 members: drummer, DJ, bassist, lead singer, and then the guitarist. And then they have like a rhythm guitarist. Man, when he did those, like, I guess you could call Rage Against the Machine kind of sounding songs, those were definitely like very nostalgic for me, and I fucking love those the best. But I really like their new song. Their new song was so good live.
Yeah.
For the Demon Slayer, that was like probably one of my favorite songs of the night. I wish I knew the names, guys. Ryan and I didn't really listen to a lot of it, so for us it was like new songs and new like live all at the same time, which I think was really cool to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of being introduced to music live is not the best way to get introduced to music, but having it sound so good. Like both shows, Band-Maid and Nemophila were most of the Band-Maid shows were just overly loud, and Nemophila the sound was absolutely horrible and it was way too loud.
Yeah, agreed.
Band-Maid this time on the 19th sounded great. I never wanted to like cover the only time I wanted to cover my ears during either of these shows was when the crowd was cheering. Like it was so loud. I was like, oh my God. But literally it was the best mixing I've heard.
Yeah.
Especially for Band-Maid. But yeah, Man with Mission was really good too.
Man with Mission was flawless mixing. I tell everyone, like, so far out of the concerts these years, I haven't seen Band-Maid yet. I can't wait to see how they sound now, because bands always get better live, because not only do the bands get better, but the actual engineers get better too. Sometimes
the
sometimes
more
they're
they work with
adjusting.
them.
Yeah, the more they work with them, the better it's gonna get. So I'm really excited to hear Band-Maid this year. But the best sounding so far this year was Sabaton, and then Man with a Mission right underneath it. Like they're really fucking close though. But I mean, Sabaton just like crushed it live. But out of the live concerts I've seen, like best sound so far. So far I go like Sabaton, Man with a Mission, Baby Metal. You know, for sound. That's why I really want to see Baby Metal in their full production, because it was really good, but it was just too short. I can't even. I don't even want to count it. That was a really well mixed show. That was
What
so
what
good.
did they do for the song with Malay in it? Did they have like just like a recording of her vocals? Or did
No,
somebody
they were
live sing it?
singing. They were singing. The middle guy was singing it. and it sounded great, right? There was no backing tracks in Malay.
No, it was all done.
Yeah,
live.
he was singing it, and it sounded good. I think he was doing it like an octave lower or something, but it sounded great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Interesting. I'm surprised they did that, but good for them.
it was good. That song was one of my favorites when they did it. Like the two that they opened up with a song I recognized. It was one of the first songs I ever heard of Man with Mission, and then they did that one, and then those were, of course, like loved it.
Oh yeah.
Sweet
So,
too.
yeah.
I feel like that, like you were talking about Band-Maid sound getting better too. I feel like they, when you guys were talking about how the team would go around asking people about their experience and stuff, it seems like they take audience feedback really seriously and like really try to improve everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They care, man. They care. They really do care about their fans, and it's one of the things that's so awesome about them.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Band-Maid again and Baby Metal again. Shout out to Sergei Moldes for helping me with that Baby Metal concert. Also, by the way, wouldn't be able to see them here without you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was really good. It was surprising. I'm happy we went. I am happy we went.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And you didn't get killed in Chicago? That's
I
good.
didn't get killed in Chicago. Dude,
He's
I
worried
hate it when
about-
people
Was that
hype. People
was
are
that
hype.
a concern?
He was literally in no danger the whole time, but he was all I hear about is people getting killed in Chicago. Like, oh,
That's all I hear. Like
kind of the situation you're in,
murder capital of the fucking U.S. And I'm like, oh great, here we go.
I don't think it's so much along the river by the House of Blues.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're traveling from the airport. I don't know. I was ready. I was ready though. I was ready to fight someone. I was like, let's go. I was like,
yeah, I mean, we were a few blocks away from the venue where we parked and stuff, and it was.
yeah.
There's actually, I think it was Sunday. I think there must have been some church stuff going on. There's a lot of families, like full families, walking around. 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever it was.
Yeah, it was pretty busy. Like it was completely okay. Everything was completely okay.
I was like, Alan, if something happens, just run. You can run faster than these kids. We'll be fine.
Well, the first thing that happened though is I get on the train and like I've been on a train in Syracuse, New York, going down to like Boston, and then it turns into a bus. And it was fine, and then the train in Austria was fine, but this train was fucking wobbling the entire time, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, why is this wobbling so much? But somebody in Discord said that's normal. I don't know why it's normal. Something about it being elevated or whatever.
Because all our trains in major cities are freaking 60 years old.
But the whole time I'm going, I'm like, what the fuck's happening? I'm just like nervous the entire time. I'm like, I guess I'm not gonna die by gunshot. It's gonna be by train death. But yeah, everything was fine at the end. I made it. Ryan can confirm I was still alive. And
Yeah. And I mean, we're hearing you right now, so you're fine.
this is not AI Alan. Not today. I think Champ's AI. He looks like he's dying over there. I hope he's all right. Are you all right, man?
I'm okay. I'll survive.
I think we all need AI for when we need the day off, but we still want to be on the podcast.
There we go.
Should look into that. I know it's possible.
Hey, speaking of that, guys, we have a special guest coming on next week for the podcast. A fan of Rolling Quartz. He went to Rolling Quartz concerts, some Band-Maid shows. He's gonna be talking about his experience and Japan. He went to Japan. He's gonna be talking about the bands he saw over there in Japan. So that will be next Sunday. Also, Ryan's going to Japan, so I'm sure he's gonna have a bunch to tell us on the podcast about
2
that.
weeks, man. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. So we're gonna have it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome to hear.
So expect further issues with Sunday live stream.
If Wave's running
If we
at
didn't
the
have issues, it wouldn't be a gadget test.
yeah, I mean the internet's stabilized now, but guys, if you're just tuning in, you're lucky. It's working great. If it does dip out, it does seem like it's stabilized. But I'll be reposting this podcast after the stream. So if you're wondering why you don't see it later on and you're listening on Spotify, I don't know why you would do that. But anyways, the point is it'll be posted eventually. But it'll be up on Spotify and Apple Podcasts before anything else. So yeah, a lot of people are saying Rolling Quartz was fantastic. A lot of people saw him live. I've gotten a lot of reports already from people saying they are better. Of course, that's great to hear because I'm not a fan of the recordings I've heard. So I'm pretty excited to see them live because they do seem like they're a really good band live.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good reviews of their shows.
Any of you guys planning on seeing them, or they're done, right?
I think it's over. I think the tour ended.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
done with the tour? I thought you meant they broke up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's people in the chat right now as we were talking about this saying they were really awesome. So they were in Dallas and I can't remember where else. But they did a few shows, but I think Dallas was the last show, says Bugnish in the chat. Thank you so much, man, for the information. While we're on the K-pop or K-rock, we'll go over to Champ. You want to talk about the K-rock, K-pop world? Anything new happening in that world?
I wish I could provide you with some interesting information, but the truth is I've been off the grid for the last week or two, so I've got nothing real interesting to add. Only that I love Dreamcatcher. They're one of my favorite groups, and they just came out with a new EP a couple days ago. I have yet to hear it, but they're like the K-pop rock group. And I did listen to the album teaser, and for the first time, all of the songs, because a lot of the times what they do is they make their singles like rock versions, and then they're much more experimental on their B-sides. But the entire album teaser had guitars in it, which is rare for them. So I'm thinking it's going to be a more rock-heavy EP in general.
I gotta check that out. I like what I've heard of Dreamcatcher.
They're cool, man. They're like, they're definitely pop still, but they have like some Evanescence to them, some Paramore to them. I don't know if you like that kind of group.
Sweet.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Oh, sorry. I was pasting I was putting up a clip that Ryan sent me and I started playing this sound. All right, let's dive into the Japanese news. If you think of anything though, Champ, by the end, just let me know. We'll talk about it. All right, HANABIE, the title of this podcast, got a new drummer. They now have a new drummer, guys. It is official.
Awesome.
They had the guy from Crystal Lake? Was it Crystal Lake drummer filling in?
I don't know.
Or it's one of the C names. One of the C names were filling in. But they got a new drummer. Her name is Chika.
Chica.
And she just joined, so there's a picture of her right there with the group. So that's exciting to hear. There's some live footage.
Going on tour?
Go ahead.
Aren't they going on tour with Namafila soon?
Kinda, right? They're playing all the same shows.
A couple shows in Japan. I don't think it's like the whole
sweet.
thing.
Crystal
She's
Lake.
going on that, man.
Crystal Lake is the drummer. Okay, I did say it right. Sweet. And then
Right on.
they also they have a new drummer has arrived to HANABIE. They have a video up on their YouTube channel. Like they have a whole little skit. I think they have translations in English. Yep. There's translations there. So if you guys want to check that video out,
I love that.
you should do that.
Yeah, let's watch it.
Can we? Oh yeah, we can watch it. Let's watch it.
Okay.
Shall we make a toast? Cheers.
It's the remaining 3 members sitting in the bar.
3人になっちゃったけど、これからどうしようかね。
They're pretty much wondering what they're gonna do right now. For those of you listening, they're like sitting around a bar, wondering what they're gonna do, and yeah.
Is there a way to make the window a little smaller so we can see the subtitles?
Oh yeah. Let me get the subtitles up there for you.
Thanks.
まあゆっくり探していくしかないよね。
Perfect, thanks.
すいません、チェックお願いします。
I felt that.
You felt that sigh? You felt that sigh?
Yeah.
So they're pretty much like down, right, guys? Down about not having a drummer, pretty much. And their new drummer is waiting at the table. What song is this playing in the background? Oh, and she's dropping her drumsticks. Hey, that's very telling on how she hits the drums. You see how it's breaking in the center? That means she fucking slaps. Because That's normally from the rim shots. When you're hitting a lot of rim shots, it starts cracking, splitting in the middle. That means she's
get that fuzzy center where you get all your splinters.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, you can tell she hits hard. Oh, it is neat game, CK. Instrumental version?
Cool.
What the? For those listening, they're freaking out because they see a drumstick.
That was
And they're like,
incredible.
"It's their new
acting.
drummer.
It's a drummer.
It's their drummer."
Run after her.
I hope they wrestle her down.
スティック落としましたよ。ありがとうございます。
ドラマーの方
Were they NPCs now?
Once they start glitching.
ですか？はい、そうです。もしよかったら、うちでドラム叩きませんか？
It feels like we're watching Boats in the Rock.
任せなさい。
All right, so apparently how
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little cheesy.
oh it was, but how they found
A
the
new
drummer
challenger appears.
they were in a restaurant wondering what to do. A drummer drops her drumsticks. So they said, "Hey, you want to be in a band?" She's like, "Leave it to me." So that's how she became the drummer for HANABIE. That's great.
Yeah, a real story.
It all
This seems
It's all
like
facts. It's a documentary.
it's a documentary. Oh, and then
Very, very cheesy. Very right up the alley of these girls. They're
Yeah.
Perfect.
Very
Perfect.
fun.
for
So
Hanabie.
Hanabie.
very fun. And then there's some live concert footage. I won't play it because of copyright and stuff, but you should check it out because it was badass. Did you guys listen to it already?
You gotta get her intro scream. It's probably one of the most impressive freaking live videos I've ever seen, dude. It was insane. So go watch it. Yeah,
Mm.
All
it
right.
was awesome.
Is that with the new drummer then?
No, it's
No.
with
The Crystal Lake drummer. I forget his
Yeah.
name.
That is quite the praise you're giving it there, Ryan.
dude, seriously. I know the song and I like watching them do live stuff, and it was still like, holy shit, I want to see them so bad.
So,
Okay.
guys, I gotta admit something really embarrassing. I thought that song that we saw, Ryan, by Nemophila, where they put on the glasses and they do the dance, I thought that was a cover.
Oh,
I did not realize it was an original song.
Night Flight.
Night Flight.
Night
yeah.
Flight, yeah.
So did I, dude. So
haven't
did
seen
I. I
that
thought it was
yet.
a cover too.
I thought it was a
Until,
cover.
until I actually had to do the research. When I saw the music video drop, I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. And I was like, what is this a cover from? Found out that it wasn't a cover at all.
yeah.
Dude.
And I was like, oh shit, that's cool.
I think on our review, Ryan, I even said, oh, that cover that they did was amazing. I'm pretty sure. If you guys go watch that stream, I say it in there. Nobody corrected me either, which was surprising. And I'm pretty
Is
positive.
that the one? Is that
Go
the
ahead.
one they just dropped on Wednesday?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
they just dropped on Wednesday. And I was
On my
like,
stream.
I felt so embarrassed because I was like, I was looking at, I'm like, wait a second. Wait, this is a new single. I'm like, wait a second, let me see who covered it. And then I typed it in and like, there's nothing to be found. And I'm like,
Yeah, I knew it was theirs, but yeah, it's been a staple of their live shows for quite a while.
Oh,
And it's a cool song. It's a fun song. It's crowd interaction. The video was fucking weird.
well, I didn't
And,
see it at the Whiskey. I didn't see it at the Whiskey or in LA. So that's why I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't expecting it.
That's-
I wasn't expecting to have a new single like when we watched it that day. But
Yeah, I think I did a video with one of their live versions of this some time ago. When one of their all the Fantastic was asking about in the chat. I think I did. I don't know.
yeah.
So I've known about it for a while, and it's one of their weird songs that isn't on anything. You know, now it's got a digital release, but before that it was just live, like Blooming.
I think they were just
Nemophila, put out Blooming. God dang it.
I think they were just like maybe they're priming up to see what will work for the album because I think it'll come out on a full album eventually. I think they have a new one in the works ready to go or ready to come out very soon. But over on the Guys You Guys podcast website, we have an article by Andrew White on here. Nemophila soar with Night
Thank you,
Flight
Andrew.
song and Seize the Fate Blu-ray.
Okay.
Japanese heavy metal band Nemophila releases Night Flight song ahead of Nemophila Tour 2000 2023. Seas of Fate Blu-ray available on May 24th, which is already that time. It's already out. The live show features the all-female band performing in Diver City on February 10th, 2023 from their first solo tour. Particularly on their YouTube channel, Mayu, Saki, and Haraguchi-san talked about the live show on the Blu-ray in between talking to the live stream audience and reading chat messages. They played a clip from the upcoming release. Also, they gave us a preview of Night Flight music video. Clearly a song that belongs in your daily workout mix. for sure. And then, yeah, you guys can check out
Especially
the
if you're
single
doing
now.
80s aerobics in bright green
Right.
pants and
Yeah.
a pink shirt.
So their Seas the Fate 2023 tour, which we were able to watch a show. Did we go to two of them or just one of them? I just went to one, I think, just one in Dallas. Included shows in North America. They triumphantly performed in 7 cities, including San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York. Even guys, Ryan and Alan discussed the Dallas show from on the 20th. Is that April? I can't do my months today.
That's March.
Wow,
March.
you guys are in an article.
Oh wow, we're in our own article.
What do you manufacture? our own?
We have nothing
We
to do
are
with this
our own
website.
news source.
Yeah.
We are becoming our own news source. Thank you, Andrew. One step closer.
Yeah. So when they played that song live, I thought it was awesome because like they do it was like the one song where they really get into character and stuff. They all put on sunglasses.
Yeah.
They all do a dance with it or whatever. It's just one move, but it's the dance. And I just assumed because they kind of like throw it in the middle of the show. I don't know if they did the same for you guys, but this was almost like part of the medley section when they played in New York. So it was like they did a medley of like a bunch of different songs of theirs that they cut down to like, I don't know, 45 seconds each or
It's like
whatever.
instrumentals, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But this was part of that. So in New York. So I just assumed, this is like one of their covers that they did like a while ago that I haven't watched on YouTube or whatever. The fact that this is a song that they wrote in 2020 is so freaking cool, man. It makes me like the song so much more. It just doesn't sound like anything else that's being put out in this time, except for maybe The Last Rock Stars, but that's not as good.
I gotta say, hearing this song, I just did a breakdown video of it and a release set today, and there was different sounds I didn't hear live. It could be also the sound was really not so great live, but there's a lot of nuances that are in this song that I think are very interesting. You guys should listen for and check out. Something that was really notable I thought was awesome was the way that they mixed the synths with Mayu's vocals. Because Mayu is singing very tamed in this song. It's very tame vocals. This is a very comfortable song for her to sing. Very fun, comfortable song. And I thought it was cool what they did with the production. I thought it was awesome. I liked it. Liked it a lot.
It's fun.
Just a fun song. Also, Nemophila, it got mentioned in Revolver magazine with a few other big bands, and they so it was the 6 greatest releases or something like that. 6 best new songs right now in May 26, 2023. I'm not sure who these other bands are, but they are in here. Nemophila's somewhere here with their new song, Night Flight. So that's really cool.
Wow.
So congratulations to them. I'm not sure if there is quite a bit of people that still read Revolver magazine. Who still reads
I think
Revolver?
Revolver's still pretty popular.
Still
it's like the
pretty
only one
popular.
that you'll find in like a album store or whatever that's still prominently featured.
Yeah, that's really.
But
cool,
I will
though.
say it's a little weird. Like not even necessarily weird, but like I don't know if it gives the right impression necessarily. Like this particular song being the one that gets featured now, just because I think if people find it through that magazine and then listen to that song and like it, they're not going to find a lot of other Nemophila stuff that sounds like that.
Just shows how clueless Revolver is.
Mm.
I don't know.
Now I sampled some of the other songs on the list, and some of them sounded pretty damn good. I'm thinking about giving them all a listen because they chose 6 good songs. I would say. They're very interesting, very different from the next. I think it was the one underneath it was this Boris uniform. I think it was the beginning. I can't remember which one, but I accidentally started playing some of them, and they did sound pretty cool. They have a list on Spotify called Best New Songs right now. If you guys want to check out the songs, I think it might be worth checking out these other bands because a lot of these look pretty unknown, except for Linkin Park, but or maybe unknown to me, I should say. It was probably not unknown at all. They're probably well known, but.
Cool.
And
So you don't know.
You were muted, Ryan. Say it again.
Why was I muted?
I don't know. I didn't mute you. I just saw your mouth moving. and
Alan's
nothing came
muting
up.
people.
It was an outrage.
I didn't mute anyone. I swear. I swear. Baby Metal World Tour 2023 Taipei live viewing. They're gonna have the live viewing on June 2nd and June 4th for Baby Metal. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I want a new Baby Metal album already. Is that selfish? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, it is. You saying the last one wasn't that good or what?
no, I liked it, but since they mentioned it wasn't really an album, it was like just an intro album. They're like, well, give me the real album now, then.
Well, it's going to take like another 3 years, right?
No, Ryan.
3 to
No.
6.
Well, at least they release new albums. Now I'm still waiting on Maximum Hormone. Crickets.
Yeah, I keep seeing. I got a Maximum Hormone channel on my Discord, and there's something new pops up every day. I'm like, oh, what's going on? It's always like a cover someone else does, or they're appearing on some fucking food show or something. It's never new music.
So a new band that came on the radar because Brideer is playing a concert. Actually, I think that's today. Today's the 28th, right? Is it? Yeah. They're playing with a band called Earthshaker. Have you guys ever heard of this band?
Nope.
The Great Renaissance. Brideer is one of those bands, man, I want to hear live. I'm not a fan of what I've heard so far, to be honest. I like some of it, but I have a feeling it's a band that I'll enjoy the hell out of live. What do you guys think? Have you guys listened to much Brideer? Or?
I just listened to one of their songs. It was super proggy. I thought it was really cool. It's like 7 minutes long.
Okay.
I watched a couple of their live performances. I could definitely say from those, I enjoyed those more than their music videos. They have, I mean, for one, they're kind of like, they've got the idol thing going on, right? So it's like in the music videos, it's mostly focused on the girls in front. On the live performance side, I saw that, the band is featured a lot more, for example, and then like all the production elements that like come with having a band are heightened versus the production elements that you get from a recording, where things sometimes feel a little like the levels are lower. I definitely enjoyed them better live.
Gotcha. People are saying Earthshaker is a classic band, been around for decades. I'd be interested. It'd be interesting to hear them because I haven't heard this one mentioned. Normally we hear about these older bands, right? I haven't heard of Earthshaker, so it's the first time it kind of popped up.
Wave has seen Earthshaker.
I have.
That's what Simno says, so you know it's true.
Thanks, Simno. Simno is my brain.
So Simno, we should have Simno on the podcast. Simno, how was Wave's
Seriously.
reaction to Earthshaker?
We get a report on Waves Report.
yeah.
Please tell me what I said and did.
Hey, Simno, can we get reports on Wave's reactions? Add them to the slide. We should add it to the slide. Wave Potter's individual reaction reports. There we go. We'll put it in the newsletter.
Simno will help you remember because Wave forgot.
I gotta say, Peter Lim from the Made News Network he keeps shooting me new bands to listen to on Twitter, and he's been going to a lot of shows and seeing a lot of upcoming bands. He's mentioned these. Gungare is one that I absolutely just loved when I heard him, and oh shit, who's the singer? The singer sings for another band. I feel like it's one of these bands they're talking about. Damn it. But the original stuff's really good. It's really heavy, great screamy growly vocals. I like it. So check out Gungare.
All right, hell yeah. Always cool to check out some new Japanese bands. Maybe we'll check those out on my band live stream tonight.
They should cover Garenge.
What?
Gungare cover Gungare. Okay.
Gungare.
Was that a joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
Say it. Say it out loud.
Say it out loud. That was the creepiest laugh ever, Ryan. Somebody send me the clip of that so I can like overdub that.
Are you used to my jokes being stupid?
I'm gonna make that a sound effect. Ryan's laugh right there.
Okay, Alexander in the chat. It's the vocalist from Fate Gear is the same vocalist for Gungare. And a little different. There's some screaming in Fate Gear, not a lot, but in Gungare it's like fucking all in. It's awesome.
Oh.
And what Hades? I think is how you say that. another band that's been pointed out to me. So
Oh.
just some cool stuff to check out, man. These are up. They're kind of new bands. Well, maybe not new, but becoming well known or getting a following. So check them
Yeah.
out.
Have you guys seen that Hades music video, that black and white one?
Yes, we have.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called.
yeah.
We I can't remember which podcast we were reviewing it. Did you just watch it?
Oh, I watched it around the time we reviewed it. I'm just remembering we talked about it now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I think we were like we're waiting for more. I think was the consensus, but I know Peter Lim saw them live. He said they were great, too.
I know. Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah. Apparently, I'm full of news today, man. I thought Ashigako has a lot of new stuff coming out.
Oh, cool.
And it's, I don't know. I mean, they're not really, our normal kind of heavier stuff we like to listen to, but the presence of the whole band and Suzuka in particular is always just impressive to me. And there's a short of her crowd surfing
Yep.
while she's singing, which is pretty cool. But then Soka Ninaru actually did a cover of their song Otona Blue, which kind of blew up for him. For
When did that come out?
Ashigako, like a couple days ago.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that's pretty awesome too, man.
That's interesting.
So
I
hard to
kind of
keep up.
found Otana Blue to be one of their simpler songs, musically speaking. So I'm really curious what Soka Ninaru was going to do with
it's
it.
neat, man.
Is this the one right here?
Yeah,
Oh, nice. This looks like really high quality video.
it's
Cool.
like it's like standard video for Soka Ninaru. So
And I think Atara Shigako just came out with a new music video too a couple days ago.
yeah, they did.
Yeah, it was really cool. So you can see, her in this clip just crowd surfing. I just posted on their site. Somebody.
They're awesome,
this is
man.
in New York. They were in New York. When was what? How did we not know they were in New York?
They exist in their own little universe, man. No other band is like even remotely like them.
I agree. They're pretty awesome.
That is for sure. So Love Bites does this really cool thing for each of the members' birthdays, and Midori's birthday was just yesterday, I believe, and they released a pretty badass shirt with her on it. I like the green color on there. Oh, it's today. Her birthday's today. They have official merch out there for that. It's cool that they release a shirt for the member when it's their birthday or whatnot, and then has their birthday on the back or whatnot with their name.
That's cool. I want to put her out. We should put birthday shirts out for us. I want to put a birthday shirt out for me.
Let's
Probably
do
get
it.
one buyer.
Yeah, I was like,
It'd be me buying a sample.
yeah, your wife buys it. She uses it as a cleaning rag later down the line. Just kidding.
Whoa.
Oh, we just reacted to Raise the Sweelin as a Patreon thing, but unfortunately, you won't be able to hear anyone's comments to it.
Maybe it
overdub
worked
us.
out.
Maybe it worked
Alan,
out.
just overdub
Yeah, we
what we
should just-
say.
Oh my god, that'd be
Have an overdub
hilarious.
session.
That would be
I'll fill in for
hilarious.
Tamp.
Oh, we should overdub your guys' voices. That'd be hilarious.
I mean, we were talking about AI before we even started recording.
Yeah.
Now we have a reason to use it.
Right.
Asking AI what we said.
There's definitely enough hours of us talking to train it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Especially you, Wave. I think you were like almost at 2,000 uploads or something. You madman.
Seriously?
You madman. Wait, if you didn't know, Wave's been putting out like 20 reactions a day. Should go check them out. I commented on one of them. I can't keep up with your reactions, man. It's like-
Me neither.
I was like, oh, this looks interesting. But Raise the Sweeling came out with a really cool song, right, guys? We were talking about it. It's a really heavy song also. It looks like they have this 4-song EP coming out on the 28th. And we just checked out Nemesis, and it was pretty badass. And I can't wait to break it down. I'm going to separate tracks to split this up. I want to check it out in more detail because it was a great song, and it was heavy. They also have an instrumental version of it. They have an English version of Exposed, Burnout, and Taken My Heart. They have an English version. I think I've heard all the songs off this EP already. Maybe not Taken My Heart. I can't remember, but I definitely heard Exposed, and that was a great song, too. You guys want to tell everyone, since it was muted, what did you guys think about the song?
Which
Ryan?
one?
Nemesis.
I liked it. It's pretty, like I said, it's pretty heavy. The vocals are a lot of fast I guess it could be
Kawaii
I
rap.
guess. Yeah, it's pretty. It reminded me of Yukina from Hanabi when she gets all like squeaky rappy. But
Yeah.
it was cool over the music. Then it has some good rock vocals after that. So yeah, it's a cool song.
Yeah.
Like
It's like her own style, right?
sure.
Yeah, she's a keyboardist too, by the way. She's the one doing the rap. So she does keyboards and does vocals.
Yeah. Really short song, but really cool song. And it was more of a journey than a cycle song. So I always appreciate when a band can pull that off.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
jam-packed.
dug the drums. Like literally every 2 bars, it seemed like the drums changed like between normal time, double time, half time, and just constantly engaging. You know, like what's gonna happen next?
I correct myself. It's a DJ. Sorry, you're right. It's a DJ that's doing the rapping stuff. My bad. They also have a live DJ, which is really cool. I
Nice.
completely forgot about that. But I really like them. It's my favorite band out of that Bang Dream group or whatnot. They're just so good. They're really good. They're really, really tight. And the bassist slash lead singer is phenomenal vocals. And she shows like a pretty good range in this song also. So you guys should definitely go check that out. Nemesis is a great song. And yeah. Anything you guys want to add about the song you guys remember? I think one thing that was mentioned was Wave was saying during the reaction that the composition was so good that you didn't even know it was over. It was like the 2 minutes went by so fast.
There's like nowhere to pause.
Yeah, there's nowhere to pause. No room to pause. All right. We got our top 10. Let's get into this. We got Baby Metal with the first take Monochrome coming at 10, going down to 10. We got Auto Thorns dropping to the 9th spot. Number 8, we got Koshi Inabo is new to the list. First take. I'm not sure who this is, but he was born September 23rd, 1964. Is a Japanese vocalist, multi-instrumentalist, and songwriter. He is best known as the singer and lyricist of the rock duos Beezies. Oh, I do know who he is.
Oh,
Beezies is a really cool band.
He's 13 years older than me. Looks 13 years younger than me. That's kind of fucked up.
me too.
To be fair, you could probably replace him with like any Japanese dude and
yeah.
13 years younger than me. We look like grandpas next to them.
Well, we are. We our laundry list of health issues.
I know, right?
And then Sim dropping 3 spots under the tree down to 7. Number 6, Yosobi, another song we reacted to that was also muted. Do you guys want to talk
just to be clear, when he says that it's muted, it means that we were
Hurts
muted,
so
but
bad.
you could hear Alan's reaction still.
You can hear my reaction. Not
We're
that
gonna
anyone
do a
wants to-
voiceover.
and
not
you
that-
can see our reaction. Like, you know what a smile
Yeah,
or a
you can
frown
see
means,
it.
right, guys?
I'm just gonna post it on the members and Patreon for you guys, and then if you want to.
Oh,
Sorry.
even better, you should do voiceovers for us. And send them in.
I think you're just gonna post it the way it is.
No, I mean patrons should do voiceovers for us.
Oh yeah, if
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
What do you think we're saying?
Let's make a contest.
Dude, that's a good idea. Anybody that wants to take these reactions from Patreon or members and do voiceovers over it, let us know, because that'd be hilarious, and we'll play it on stream.
Don't even let us
Afterwards.
know. Just do it
Just do
and
it.
send it to us, and the best one will send you guys a free shirt.
Hey, I'm down. Free shirt to the best voiceover of the Yasabi reaction. And what else did we do? Oh, raise a Sweelin. I will post them today. Best voiceover, we send you a shirt.
Perfect.
I don't
Love
see
it.
this going wrong at all.
No, not at all. I'm sure we're gonna get great voiceovers, like pristine. I'll be impressed if somebody like gets exactly right what you're saying.
I'll be
Like-
impressed if anybody takes the time and effort to do this.
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
If we
That's
get one,
true.
I'll be happy with
That's
that.
true.
It's going to be one of our mods that does it anyway, because they're the ones that like do anything constantly.
They do more than we do.
Number 5, we got Otto New Genesis at the Saitama Super Arena, coming in at 5. Number 4, we got Vondi, Such a Bitter Story. Number 3, we have Tattoo. This is new. Official Dism. Official Hige Dandism. I have heard this band. I'm pretty sure I did a reaction to something from them. Commonly abbreviated as Higedan, is a Japanese pop rock band formed in Shimane, Japan. So cool. A new artist. I'm pretty sure I did a video. I did some song with them. I'm not sure. And then we have number 2. We have Millet and Man with a Mission, Koi Kagari, which we also have a Patreon reaction to this one posted. Right, Champ?
Yeah, we
With
do.
sound.
Huh?
We do. It has sound. I'm wondering if Demon Slayer season 3 is already out. Episode, yeah, it is. Okay, so this is gonna this is probably gonna stay firmly in this position for the next like 3 months, honestly.
Yeah, and then of course number 1 we got Man with a Mission, and honestly this song was so fantastic live, guys. It was so good. I loved it. I definitely like this one better than the Malay one, in my opinion. This one is the one, and plus after seeing it live, I love it even more.
So they collaborated on 2 different songs, one for each artist.
Yeah, one for each artist.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. All right, covers. We got Time Top 10 covers. I forgot about this one coming out. Nemophila doing Psyche-Ma 2, Curse of the Sha-Na-Na-Na. I don't know.
Yes, because they're going to be playing. They're going to be playing a show with the lead singer from this, and they're going to be his backing band for his part of the show. So it's a 2-man show, and they're going to be his backing band.
Nemophila is going to be their backing band?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got to learn what his songs.
Yeah.
So whoever's there gets like a double Nemophila show.
Right, which I was going to be there, but I had to change it.
Yeah, you get like a Nemophila original set and then like a set for covers, basically.
Right.
Yep. Number 9, we got Nemophila again with their cover of Rotten Grafty. I'm not gonna even try. The first Slam Dunk ED theme song, Zero. Drop it down to number 8. Number 7, we got Nemophila with Hanabie, Pardon Me, I Have to Go Now. Very cool cover.
Good too.
That went up 4
good.
spots. Number 6, we had Ninamai. Messing this up horribly. If I Could Be a Constellation by Kasaku Band. Number 5,
Nice.
we got Nemophila again with In This Moment, dropping a spot from number 4.
Should we just change this to the Nemophila list?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, it was Asterism for a while. Now it's
Nemophila.
They're putting out a song every week. They're putting out a new video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they had,
lots of
what did they have,
covers.
8 of these songs on this top of 10? It's crazy.
Yeah. Nemophila at number 4 with the first Slam Dunk ED theme song, Die Zero. Going up a spot, so they're competing with themselves at this point. Then we got Soko Ninaro still holding it strong with Guitar, Loneliness, and Blue Planet. Number 2,
Lots of
Nemophila. Yeah. Nemophila with Hellstorm, Love Bites. I think they did an excellent job on that cover. It was really good. I think it's one of their better ones, in my opinion. It sounded really good, just mix-wise and everything. Number 1, we had Epiphone Relays.
Oh my gosh, that's the font I use for my logo.
Oh, yeah. Is it?
Yeah,
Haggard.
Megrim. That's
So this time it's a super group organized by Epiphone. Wow. Epiphone Japan, consisting of Asaka from Trident, Kaho, Chloe from MA. Is that MA? MA Vader? Is that how you say that? And Mo Harawaka. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
This makes sense
Hirakawa.
because it's a Bocchi the Rock cover, and Gibson sponsors Bocchi the Rock, so they must have that connection with
Gibson sponsors that
He
show.
froze.
Epiphone for that.
Oh, there he is. He froze for like a second.
Sorry, but they must have a connection with Epiphone because Gibson sponsors Bocchi the Rock.
I see.
Well,
sure.
well, it makes sense. I had no idea that they were doing that.
Very cool. Very cool. And yeah, and
Sweet.
that was that, guys.
Okay, cool.
We did it, guys.
We did it. We didn't cut out, even though Wave's on a boat and Alan is struggling, as always, with internet connections.
Yeah, it actually stabilized at the end. Not too bad. Is there more news, Ryan, that you had for us for Band-Maid stuff, or was that it? Just about the concerts?
I think that's it. They got some more content. If you're a Prime member, they got some stuff coming up on Prime with the acoustic show commentary, and I think that's about it. There might be Yeah, no, that's all.
Okay,
Sweet.
cool.
All
Wave,
right.
will you be back home next weekend?
Yes, I'll be back home tonight.
Okay,
So-
cool.
Yeah, so next week we have a guest coming on talking about the Rolling Quartz, talking about Japan and the bands he saw over there. Looking forward to having him on. He's going to talk about the adventures and journey. We got some footage and stuff from him. And so stay tuned for that. So he'll be coming on for 30 minutes during the podcast, and we'll have our normal news and things like that. And yeah, if you want to support the channel further or you want to help us grow this bigger, huger, better than ever, check out our Patreon or memberships. It truly helps us do this whole thing and keep it all together with the website and everything that we do on here to get everything posted. So thank
If
you
you
guys so
join, we'll
much.
start doing videos regularly again.
Yes.
I
We're
mean,
gonna-
we do videos regularly, so please join.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to be on top of it, guys. I'm going to post those 2 reactions with the muted Gaijin guys, except for one. I'm still going to post them anyways for you all. I'll get them up right now. And the podcast will be up on the other platforms first, and then the YouTube one will be up shortly afterwards. So see you guys later. Anything else you want to add, guys?
Thank-
Orange has
Thank y'all.
a premiere
Thanks for
coming
hanging
up, I
out.
think 5 o'clock. So check out that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
Band-Maid.
Another
And-
BMCD cover?
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a cover. I think it's about the tour.
And
Cool.
and Alan is taking on new clients, right?
Oh, yeah.
New,
I forgot it. Yeah, we didn't. We always skip over my week, talk about
Just real quick, just throw out what you're
Alan,
doing.
how was
for
your
everybody.
week?
some things came up, guys. I have to get an operation, and it's cost a lot more than I anticipated. And then I lost my job this weekend. I had a whole gig planned out. So I am looking for students, kind of anybody that wants to learn guitar production, bass. I offer it over on my Patreon. It's the cheapest out there of the internet. So I think it's worth it. I make a custom plan for you guys. You can also hit me up on Discord, and we'll do free 15 minutes so you can see if you like it or not. So I'm looking for students. So yeah, if anyone's interested or you'd be interested in lessons, I'd appreciate any help on that. But yeah,
There you
And
go.
what'd you
So yeah,
say-
contact Alan if you want to learn how to play guitar.
Yeah.
So you learned like 40 songs for this band, and then they just canceled last minute?
yeah, I learned 40 songs in 3.5 weeks. I was supposed to get paid a good like $400 for 2 gigs, and they canceled last
Hey,
minute.
put
So,
that playlist out and be like, hey, you want to learn these songs? I'll show you how to play them.
yeah, yeah.
There you go.
You know what? That's a really good idea, actually. So
My
and-
songs now.
right now, the 3 students I have are all different too. One's learning bass, one's learning production, and the other one's learning guitar. So any of those things, even piano stuff. But yeah, the operation should go really well. Don't worry about that. It should go very well. I have to get something removed to improve my health. So, and I should be good after that. Hopefully.
Cool.
yeah.
We're wishing you the best of luck, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right. See you guys later.
All right.
See you.
Adios,
See
everybody.
you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thanks.